Joining us now is Rico Verhoeven, who is getting ready for his heavyweight bout with Sofian Laidouni in the quarterfinals of the Glory Grand Prix, excuse me. Rico, how you feeling today?
Yes, I'm good. I literally just came out of training, so I'm hyped up.
All right, so give us a sense of the training right now. You mentioned you just got finished with the workout. How's the body feeling through this process?
Yeah, the body's amazing, and it's like, I don't know, maybe it's a typical thing that fighters say a lot of times, but it's so crazy. But I really truly believe it, that I haven't felt better ever in my career. I think I have a U-Haul of experience behind me, and just the body feels good. The preparation's been amazing, so let's get it.
Rico, I played in the NFL for 9 years, the National Football League, and that was extremely difficult. Nice. But you haven't lost a fight in nearly a decade. I can't imagine how hard that is. We lost plenty of games. Yeah. So how have you been able to do this?
How have I been able to do that? Yeah, for me, it's just hard work, and like a lot of times I get the question, Rico, how do you stay motivated to keep pushing yourself to be the very best at what you're doing? But what I try to look at first, it was my opponents that were like motivating me and getting me ready and hyped up for the fight. But at a certain moment, I literally fought everybody in the division, and I started just looking at myself after every fight, and I said, these fights are going very well, but I'm gonna analyze them, and I'm gonna look at what I still feel I can improve. So that's what I've been doing for the last few years. Just keep looking at, like, this is good, but a lot of things can still go better. So be a better version of me in every fight. Yeah. So that's how I look at it, and I think, yeah, it's working.
Love that.
All right, Rico, so take us to the middle of a fight. You're going back and forth. Things are tight here. What would you say is your biggest weapon in a moment like that?
I think my biggest weapon is the confidence that it's going to be all right. So a fight, sometimes you get hit. Don't get angry. Don't want to try and get that moment back right away, because it's a fight. And it ain't over till the last bell goes. So take your time.
So Rico, you've been known to train with Tyson Fury in the past, the undisputed boxing heavyweight champion of the world, even though Francis Ngannou did have a little bit of a chance there, which was surprising. But what did you take from training with such a high-level boxer? Was there something specifically that Tyson helped you with?
Yeah, it was like actually the whole team, and because of course boxing with Tyson was amazing because he's a lot taller than I am, and his boxing qualities are on a whole nother level. And I'm actually still training with his uncle Peter Fury and Hughie Fury. So, but what I really took from boxing in total was like the footwork, the feints. And it's just a whole different ball game. It's a totally different sport. And then for a lot of people that are not into martial arts, they think like MMA, boxing, and kickboxing, it's all fighting. So it's all the same. Well, it definitely isn't. They are all three very different disciplines. And what I try to do is I try to take some stuff and implement it from boxing and try to implement it in my game in kickboxing. And I think that, yeah, that worked out pretty well.
And Rico, you are a big guy. We were looking up your numbers earlier, 6'6", 275 pounds. Me and Josh were trying to maybe add a little bit of size. I know I was showing you my guns before we started filming here today. What can we do, guys like us do, to maybe gain a little size? And is that even something you want to do for a guy in your position?
Well, for me, it isn't like something I work on, because the bigger you get, the slower you get, and the more muscles you have, the more oxygen they need as well while training and while fighting. So I try to work more on my endurance. So even though the power training I do, I try to get those reps in, so the high reps. And of course, I do a little bit of power training as well with the heavier weights and the lower reps, but not too many. So, but if you want to gain weight, of course, your diet needs to be on point, and just make sure you bring those calories up. And of course, in your power training, just get to those heavier weights and those lower reps, just to gain more muscle, to get more buff.
All right, Rico, as we mentioned at the top of the segment here, you got a big fight coming up against Sofian Laidouni. So what can fans expect when we get to watch that one?
Yeah, this is going to be a huge fight, guys. The crazy thing is, like, normally you will see Rico the main event, the end of the evening, and now you're going to see Rico 3 times in one night. So it's like, almost like a package deal. Now, of course, I feel like, yeah, we're gonna take this tournament home. I'm ready. I put in so much work, and yeah, the fans can expect a great show. Gonna have so much fun while doing it, and I'll play everybody. I'm gonna play everybody up the board.
Absolutely love that. All right, Rico, really appreciate your time joining us here on the Rally, and best of luck to you as you move forward.
Thanks, Rico.
Always. Thank you so much, guys, for having me. See you next time.